The points don't matter.
Points never matter.
Welcome to Not a Scratch, where the points don't matter.
Oh my god, yeah, that's the
Start
intro
that.
for
Make,
this
make that the intro for this episode.
Except it's funny because last episode was the episode where the points don't matter. This episode, the points definitely do matter.
Hello everyone, welcome to Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes Scratch is an overpowered move. I am your host, your GM, your PM, your DM, Anirudh. And sitting across from me, trying to figure out why AC/DC didn't copyright electricity.
I'm Mansour. And to my right, I've got someone who is wondering which empire built the Empire State Building.
That's me, Muhammad. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Oh boy.
Also, I definitely enjoy being last in these introductions because I don't have to come up with anything, and it's great.
We're gonna switch this up. Muhammad, you're GM now, good luck. Alright, cool. So, hope you guys are doing well. We will dive right into this, unless you guys have anything you want to tell the audience.
Stay in school, kids.
Unlike these two guys.
What do you mean? We're literally college students.
Yeah, we are at home. This is true.
Oh, that's true.
Well, me and Anirudh left school.
I'm still in school.
I was referring to the cast where you guys are leaving school to go potentially become explorer peoples.
Oh, yeah.
So either of you guys want to give a recap of what last episode was about?
Muhammad, do you want to do the honors?
So last episode, where we last left off, we left off with Ralph and Kyle, our lovely Machop and Trico friends, signing up and getting ready for the guild tryouts, which they found out, they knew about prior, but they were reminded about at school the day before. Ralph and Kyle kind of just met up, and Ralph, being the charming Machop he is, decided to just make Kyle his partner, and Kyle was just like, okay. And they are now there. They have run into some kids from school that they really don't like, but nevertheless, they are raring to go.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So, without further ado, we shall dive back in. So where we last left off, the number of participants have been found out. They have determined everybody, and Mrs. Quagmire, which we have named our Quagsire, she goes up to a little podium. You see, you're basically outside on the, I suppose you could say, football field, that sort of thing, with the bleachers. And she's standing on one of the bleachers. She's got a little podium set up, and she goes out and basically starts talking.
Okay, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you guys could come. So today, we are glad to announce that we have a record turnout today. We have a total of 32 participants today, and we had to actually stop people from coming. I'm surprised, I know, but we chose the best of the best after reviewing the application.
And you guys distinctly remember her not choosing that because you guys went first, and she accepted that. And she decided just, first come, first go is effectively the motto, but she's going on as if she was, going through each one thoroughly and picking the best candidates.
Adding prestige to the event.
We chose all of you because we believed, above all, that you were the best candidates for the job. With that said, we will now begin the first event. We want each of you to come up here and grab the envelope with your name on it.
We're gonna make history today.
I don't know if this is really history, but sure, whatever you say, buddy.
Everything is history. We're living in the present right now, right, Kyle?
Sure.
And then the present becomes the past, and the past is history. So we're making history right now.
But if we were to go through a wormhole and enter the past, then the past would become the future, and this would become the past, which would become the future.
You guys notice that while you guys are having this conversation, everybody else is charging towards the front and basically trying to grab their envelope.
Oh, dang it, Kyle. I guess your physics got us all towards the back of the line.
I mean, it's not like someone else is gonna take our envelope.
I mean, I hope not. I got my eye on the emo kid over there. I think he might be trying to do some foul play so that we don't make it and they do.
You know HD has a name, right?
I don't want to call him HD. I want to call him emo kid.
Okay. It seems kind of mean.
Because he makes me mad. He was mean to me first.
Oh! Sounds like there's some beef there.
So I'm assuming you go up and grab the envelope by now?
Yeah, we eventually do.
Miss Quagmire is just looking at you like, it's about time.
Sorry. I was just talking. Kyle and I were just bonding. You know, we're building teamwork for a tryout.
So you guys grab the envelope, and what do you do with it?
I open it.
Good, because I don't know. There would be.
What else would I do with the envelope? Would I eat it?
I mean, I have to make sure that you guys open it, otherwise we could, the story could take a whole
Is
different
it
turn.
made of sticks?
Unfortunately not. It is just a regular old envelope. So you open it up, and inside, all you see is a water droplet. And on the top, it says, it has a downward facing arrow, and on the bottom it has an upward facing arrow. And there are a bunch of lines underneath it.
Kyle takes the I'm assuming it's a piece of paper with the water droplet on it, and like tries to look into the water droplet at the lines and see if like it acts like a magnifying glass or anything.
Oh, sorry. I should have made that more clear. It is a picture of a water droplet and not actually a water droplet.
Oh, sad.
I got very confused for a second.
Kyle still peers at the water droplet as if to see if there's anything like in there.
Sure.
So there's a picture of a water droplet with lines on the top and the bottom. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Kyle, I don't know what this means. I think it just says that water is underground or something.
I think, and I know you don't really like these, but I think this is a test.
A test? What do you mean? This is a guild tryout. It's not the guild SATs. I'm not here to take a test. I'm here to kick butt. I'm here to show off what I can do.
If you don't have knowledge, you cannot first, kick booty.
All right. Well, Kyle, how do you think how do we pass the test then? I don't know what this means.
It seems like there is, these lines are blanks, and we're supposed to fill in the blanks.
So you notice that on the upward facing arrow, right next to it there are 3 dashes, and on the downward facing arrow there are 2.
I think this is a test about water and what water is strong and weak against. I paid attention in battle class.
Well, what is water strong and weak against then?
So here's what I want to do. I want to do this really quickly. Both of you guys, I want you guys to roll smart, just to see if you guys have been paying attention.
Oh, okay. Oh, my smart is -1.
Can I get some level of inspiration on this check? Because Kyle.
Sure. I'll give you advantage. So normally it's 2d6 because we're rolling smart outside of, if we're rolling outside of battle, it's going to be 2d6. Inside of battle, it'll be your d20s and all that.
Okay.
So advantage, what we'll do is we'll roll 3d6 and you take the higher 2.
Bet. Okay.
And then add modifier as well. So you're rolling smart. Kyle, since you listen, you get advantage. Ralph, you are not listening, so you get just regular flat roll.
Yeah, and I already have -1 to smart, so. 4 -1 is 3.
Ooh.
Ralph, you stare at the paper, and the only thing you can think of doing is punching the paper.
This test makes me mad. I want to punch
my
it.
My 2 high rolls were 5 and 4, plus my modifier. It looks like I got a 10.
Okay, so you have a 10 that is a full success. So you look at this and you know exactly what to do, and I can provide the answers if you'd like, or a real-life version of Kyle can provide the answers.
Okay, so next to the up arrow is what water is strong against, and it's strong against fire. It's strong against rocks. And ground. It's strong against ground.
Okay.
It's weak against electric and what's it? Me grass. It's weak against grass.
Oh, wait. So Kyle, does that mean that if you drink water, you'll die?
No, if I drink water, the water is weak to me.
Oh, I see.
Anytime I drink water, it just kind of gets absorbed into my body,
Oh, I got. Okay.
just like
That
anyone
makes
else drinking water.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Ralph, but in my head, I'm picturing you're thinking he drinks water, he gets superpowers.
Yeah, that's what Ralph is thinking. That's like you know, like how Popeye when he eats spinach, like his muscles just get like super big. That's what I imagine happens whenever Kyle drinks water.
He drinks water, just gets buff real quick.
Yeah,
I can't wait till a Pokemon uses water gun on Guile.
Why don't you have superpowers yet? All right. So you fill this out and you turn it in, and Miss Quagmire goes,
Okay, if you get these right, you'll get the points you'll get 1 point for each one you get right, and 0 for every one you get wrong. And the idea behind this is that you'll get a total over the entire tournament. So even if you lose early or get knocked out in some way, shape, or form, don't worry, we're just totaling all the points and seeing who gets the best score.
Oh, okay. This is very fair. I like it.
You notice, though, because of your extremely long conversation and Ralph about to punch the paper, that a lot of teams have already filled out their sheets and turned them in.
Okay.
She accepts it, puts it aside, gives it to a pat rat, who basically just picks up all the papers and goes off into a secure grading site, wherever College Board grades their SATs. He goes there.
An undisclosed location.
And on a completely unrelated note, he walks into that little storage facility where they keep all the sports stuff, but that can't be it. After all the teams have given their papers up, Miss Quagmire goes ahead and says,
Alright, now that you've done a basic test of understanding your skill, we're going to apply those skills in the tiny forest.
And so the tiny forest is the smallest, closest dungeon in the area. It's typically used for the high school kids and the older people that are trying to get their jump start in. They'll go into the tiny forest to practice. And now you guys know that the tiny forest is a mystery dungeon, which is one of those weird dungeons that keeps changing, and Pokemon inside are aggressive. And so it's a good way of trying to calm them down by beating them in a battle, and a good way of exploring. You typically see items that just magically appear and other sorts of crazy things like that.
All right, Kyle, I'm ready to go into the tiny forest. I'm so excited. We're gonna be heroes.
I'm kind of scared, but okay, let's go.
It's okay, Kyle. We've got each other, and you clearly know a lot about Pokemon, and I like to punch things, so it'll be fine.
Okay.
So Mrs. Quagmire takes you guys and leads you into the tiny forest.
Okay, guys, now the idea behind it is we've gone into the tiny forest and placed an apple for each of the teams in the center. You'll know which one it is because it'll have on it the same sticker as the type that you were just given the thing about. So all you have to do is go into this forest, find the apple with your type on it, and bring it back. If you take another team's apple, that'll be losing points for you, because either you didn't know which type you had or you're stealing, and that's not good.
Question, Miss Quagmire?
Yes?
What if I get hungry after going through the tiny forest and, I eat the apple?
Well, you won't lose points, but you won't gain points.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Ralph, please don't eat the apple.
I'm not gonna eat the apple. I'm just curious. Wait, question for Miss Quagmire?
Yes, Ralph.
After we submit, like, if we bring the apple back and show it to you, can we have it afterwards as a snack?
Potentially. It depends.
That's not a no.
Any more questions? Not from Ralph?
No, I'm done. I'm good. I'm ready.
So you guys go into the tiny forest. Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM, PM, DM of Not a Scratch, just checking in. On behalf of Not a Scratch, I wanted to thank you for listening to episode 1. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends and anybody that has access to the internet, or ears, either one can work. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews help to bring new people into our community and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. You can also follow us on Twitter at NotAScratchCast, or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com if you have any cool ideas to add to the podcast or just want to reach out to us. We want to thank Glitch X City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Route 47 remix, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Route 228 Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Eterna Forest Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Gold and Silver Johto Boss Remix version 2, Pokemon Gold and Silver National Park Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Sun and Moon Team Skull Leader Guzma remix, and what you're listening to right now, the Pokemon Center themed Lo-Fi Lullaby remix. In case you can't tell, we're all huge fans, so check out our music, you won't be disappointed. With that said, let's get back to the story, because I think we're heading into a forest? Wonder what'll happen. Alright, so the way that this is going to work is I have here a randomly generated dungeon brought to you by Conditional Formatting. Thank you, Conditional Formatting.
This episode of Not a Scratch was sponsored by Conditional Formatting.
Conditional formatting. Format your sheets conditionally today. Use promo code Not a Scratch.
We got a sponsor 2 episodes in. Let's go. All right. So the idea behind this is simple. You're going to just roll a d4. Either one of you guys, but whichever one rolls, it's counting for both of you. And you're just going to keep walking forward. It's a tiny forest for a reason. It is literally just a straight path.
Okay.
So whichever one of you wants to roll the d4 for both of you guys. So you'll roll, and the idea behind it is based on my randomly generated map. You will run either into a battle, you'll find an item, or you'll just have nothing. And you'll keep going like that.
Do you want to roll, Kyle, or should I roll?
You have the swanky, physical dice. I'll let you go for it.
Okay. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna roll my d4 now. 4.
That's a 4, okay. So you walk 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and nothing.
Ah, Kyle, this is a piece of cake. There's nothing even here.
I mean, it's not gonna be right at the start of the forest. They said it's in the middle. We have to keep going.
Okay. 2.
A 2. You go 2 spaces, and you find an apple.
Wait, Kyle, I think we found the apple. I think we're done. We did it.
What's the sticker on it though?
I don't know. Let me see. What is the sticker?
So you look, and there is no sticker. It is just happens to be an apple that fell off a tree.
Oh boy, a snack! I'm just gonna pick it up and save it for later, like to eat it.
Can we share it maybe?
Kyle, you want to share it? You want to share the apple?
Yeah, but we just had breakfast. I'm not hungry now.
No, it's okay. I'll save it for later. And if you want a piece of the apple, I'll give you some.
So the thing with both of you guys right now is that the only item you can hold is your held item, because you don't have any backpacks or anything like that. So if you want to hold on to it, you can keep it as your held item, or you can leave it on the ground and then it'll be lost forever. I don't know.
Okay, I'll hold on to it. I'm not holding anything else right now, I don't think, right?
No, you're not.
Now we're back to rolling.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. You see nothing.
Kyle, this dungeon's boring. All we found was an apple.
Well, we came here to find an apple. We just didn't find the right apple.
Oh, okay. 2.
1, 2. You find another apple.
Oh, Kyle! We found another apple. I don't even need to share this one with you. You can carry that one all yourself.
Oh, okay. I guess I have an apple now.
Is there a sticker on the apple?
There is a sticker on the apple. But you look at the sticker, and it's a fist.
Oh, that's not our type. We had water. That's my type. I'm a fighting type. We're not supposed to have that one.
Yeah, no. Let's leave this where we found it.
Yeah, that's for another team.
So you put the apple there and are good citizens and don't thievery.
Okay. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So this dungeon's been really easy, right? It's been nice and calm, cool and collected.
I don't like the sound of that.
Things are nice and happy, and the world seems safe. and then you hear a rustle,
What's that?
a shaking, and out of nowhere, it's time for your first battle.
Oh boy.
All right, so you're gonna roll initiative. Initiative in this game is basically a random number generator with your speed as your maxed out.
Total stacks max to 6, so I guess I just roll a d6 then.
Yep.
I got a 6.
I also got a 6 on my D8.
All right. So which one of you have a higher max speed?
That would be me.
All right. So Kyle, let's see what happens here. My mystery Pokemon also rolled a 6. Its max speed is a 6. So your base speed. What is your base speed?
3.
3. Okay. So first it'll be Kyle, then Mystery Man, then Ralph.
Oh.
So Kyle, you look and you see out of nowhere a Shuppet appear.
Oh man.
Now, the way that battles work in this game, because we've never actually done a battle in this game, so let's just explain it real quick for the audience at home, I suppose. So the way that it works is that our players roll initiative and determine the order of their attack. Then, before the battle begins, any player can activate an ability, an IQ, or an item in that order. Then player 1 goes through ability, IQ, item. Player 2 goes, ability, IQ, item. Continues on that. So, before the battle begins, do any of you guys have any abilities, IQs, or items that you want to activate?
I don't think I have anything that I can do, so no.
Kyle?
I'm also gonna go ahead and pass.
Okay. And Mystery Boy over here will also pass. So, Kyle, you go first. You see this Shuppet here. What do you plan on doing?
This Shuppet looks really mean. I'm gonna go ahead and use Absorb, and try and hit it.
So, in this system, there is a thing called Belly, which is basically the way that people travel long distances or use moves. This is just a limit before you can just spam hyper beams or something like that. So the way that it works is that for every move that you use, you decrease by 1 belly. And then once we get to traveling, we'll talk about that once we get there. So with Kyle using Absorb, drops his belly by 1, and it's going to roll for accuracy.
So I just roll like.
You roll a d20, and you have to beat the X accuracy score.
Oh, okay, that's light work. Yeah, okay. The accuracy on that move is a 6, and I rolled a 9.
A 9, so that will hit, which means that you do damage. So the damage of the move is 1d6 plus 3, so you're going to go ahead and roll 1d6 plus 3.
Oh boy! 9 damage.
Max damage. As soon as Shuppet appears, just describe to me what happens.
So this Shuppet shows up in the middle of our path, and it's giving us this really mean scowl. And something like deep down inside Kyle just like compels him to like immediately like reach out and I've never seen a Trico use Absorb. I'm gonna say he uses Absorb through his tail. And so he jumps up and like turns around and smacks the Shuppet with its tail. And like you see like the energy being sucked out of Shuppet and into Kyle.
So the way that damage works in this game, which I probably should have remembered, so it is the damage that you dealt plus whatever attack it is minus whatever defense it is. So since Absorb is a special move, so you add your special attack to that.
Okay. Well, I've got a special attack of 8, so that's a total of 17 right there.
17, and then minus my special defense means that you smack this Shuppet so hard it goes flying into the forest and disappears. That's it.
That was insane. That was so cool.
I don't know what happened.
That was amazing. You just sprung into action and you didn't even get to do anything.
Whoa, this is weird.
Both of you guys gain 5 experience points.
Amazing. I didn't even do anything. It was great.
Ralph's just chilling in the bag and just sees just sees Kyle, this bookish boy, come out of nowhere and just slap this Shuppet into the middle of next week.
Kyle, I'm just so far you've done so much to help us both. I'm so glad I chose you as my team.
I didn't even know what just happened. Let's just keep looking for this apple.
All right, so you keep going.
Oh, I have mine fast off. 3.
3. You walk 1, 2, 3, and you see another apple.
Oh, is there a sticker on this one?
There is a sticker on this one.
What type?
It is a pretty blue water droplet.
That's our apple, Kyle!
We found it. We found it. Yes. Okay. Let's go back before any weird ghosts appear.
Well, hold on, we're both holding apples, so we gotta let go of our apple.
Well, I don't have an apple.
Oh right, we.
Remember, the apple we found was the other team's apple, so I don't have an
That's
apple.
true. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, then you can pick up the apple and bring it back to Miss Quagmire.
All right, so both of you guys now have an apple. Jolly good. And from here, you still have to roll to get back out.
Oh boy! All right. 1.
You move 1 space, and you notice you could still see the spot where the apple was behind you.
So there's still nothing. Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
All right. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, do you guys hear rustling?
Oh no, not another one.
I want to get out of here.
It's something else this time. Time to roll initiative.
I got a 5.
I got a 7.
My buddy boy here rolled and got a 5. However, I know, based on looking at this, that it will beat Ralph over there. So, same orders last time, apparently.
Okay.
Okay, so out from the bushes comes a Skarmory.
Oh man.
And this guy does not look happy.
Before this battle, I want to try and use my dedicated traveler skill.
Okay, and tell me what that skill is.
When traveling, and foe tries to start battle, roll beauty. Success skips the battle.
Alright, so you're going to go ahead and roll yourself your beauty.
Is this going to be 2d6 or is this going to be a d20?
It is 2d6 plus whatever your modifiers.
Oh no, my beauty modifier is -1. Uh-oh. 2d6 -1. Oh god, that's a 5.
So, you guys try to run away, and Skarmory just completely blocks your path. It looks like you have no choice but to battle.
Oh man.
So, Kyle, it is still your move.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to use Leer.
Alright, how does Leer work?
Leer is a status move, and if it hits, it reduces the opponent's defense by 2.
Okay, so go ahead and use your Leer.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What happened?
So the you need a 6 to hit Lear.
Correct, although defenders win, so.
I roll a 4.
He rolled a 4. Oh boy. So you try to scare the Skarmory, and the Skarmory just stares back as if it's like, listen, your Leer is not working on me. Alright, and now the Skarmory, powerful boy that he is, decides to use a Leer of his own, and he's going to use this one on that Trico that was leering at him.
They're just having like a staring competition.
They're having a staring competition about who's trying to scare each other, and then Ralph's just sitting there like, should I do something? The Skarmory rolled a 4. So the Skarmory stares back, and then you, realizing how you leered last time, do the same thing that he did. And Ralph, very confused, it's now your turn.
Guys, what are you looking at each other for? Someone do something! And I'm going to use low kick.
Okay. Low kick, so you want to explain that for the people at home?
Yeah, so it's a fighting move. I'm going, and what it does is that its accuracy is 6, and what it does is that the heavier the opponent is, the stronger the attack. So I actually don't know what the damage dice is for until Anirudh tells me. But I'm gonna roll accuracy while you find that. And I got a 2.
This is a very uneventful battle.
You rush up to the Skarmory, and the Skarmory notices you and just flaps its wings once and practically just jumps over you.
No.
Alright, it is now Kyle's turn, and you guys have done a grand total of nothing, just as he has done nothing.
Kyle is gonna go ahead and try to do that cool absorby thing he did the last time. You said defender wins?
Defender wins.
I rolled a 6 and the accuracy is a 6.
Alright, so you go and try to absorb its health, and it just does the same thing. It just flaps once, jumps up, and bounces right over you. And it is now Skarmory's turn, and this Skarmory decides, you know what, I like this game, so it's going to decide to use Sand Attack.
No.
Yes!
So the way that accuracy works in this game, it's basically, it makes it more difficult for you to hit. So instead of rolling, for example, a 6 for accuracy, you have to roll a 7, if it hits, of course. So it rolls a d20, and it gets a 19.
Oh.
So this thing aims, I think it's going to aim at the Trico, since I believe Skarmory probably thinks of it as more of a threat. No offense.
Oof.
Oh, it's okay. I haven't done anything.
So this Skarmory just kicks the ground, and it hits Trico, and now all of your moves need to roll 1 higher in order for it to hit. And Defender still wins. So it is now Ralph's turn.
Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do, because there's no accuracy for this, so it just happens. I'm gonna sit down, and I'm just gonna like close my eyes, and I'm gonna focus my energy. Use the move focus energy. It's a normal type move with status, and what it does is that crits are 19 or 20 for the rest of the battle. So I assume if I roll accuracy and I get a 19 or a 20, it's critical. Am I correct?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. Cool. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So you do that. You just sit down and focus.
Ralph, you're not helping. I'm having a tough time here. This is a big bird.
I need to get ready.
So you just sit down on the ground and start meditating. Meanwhile, Kyle, it's your move.
Kyle's just gonna go for another hit of that sweet absorb, and then I proceed to roll a 2.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
This is great content.
Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. So you try your hardest, and you do the exact same thing, and it seems like all of your luck about absorb went in that very first battle, because it is now impossible for you to hit this guy. So it is now Skarmory's turn. Skarmory now, it feels like it's tired about this battle, so it is going to go straight in for the good old peck.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
And Skarmory is going to roll, and it's aiming at, it's going to aim at the Trico, I feel like. It rolled a nat 1.
Can it be hit with recoil? Is this how this works?
So the way that it works, it is effectively just an epic fail. So this Skarmory tries to aim at you, pecks, hits the ground, and loses 5 health.
Amazing.
So far, let me just point this out. So far, the only damage that has been done is the Skarmory hitting itself.
What a dumb bird.
Well, don't just make fun of it, Ralph. Do something.
I'm gonna do something.
Ralph has been meditating. It is now his turn.
I'm gonna low kick. And I got a 20! So it's a critical hit.
Alright, so the way that crits work in this game is that it is instantly max damage plus 1 additional whatever that damage dice is.
So what's the damage dice in the case of the Skarmory?
So, oh boy. So you're gonna roll another d8. Go ahead and roll that.
Well, we got a 1, so
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be worried about that.
Okay.
This is 2d8 plus 10, so therefore that's 27 damage.
plus attack as well, right?
Plus attack.
Which is 9 on top of that.
So that is 36 minus my Skarmory's defense. That still does a whopping 20 damage. Okay, so Ralph, you want to paint the picture?
Yeah, so basically, like, I kind of get up from my meditation, and I look at the Skarmory so angrily, and I run up to it just as it's getting its beak off the ground. I like jump, do like a 360, and like whack it across the face. to the point where it like collapses onto the ground and like lodges its beak into the ground again. And it's a very, very heavy hit.
Yeah, you hit it straight into the ground, and it is knocked out. It is gone.
See that, Kyle? It's called getting ready for my attack.
I guess I shouldn't have doubted you then. Okay. At least we're both okay. Let's just let's just get back to the city.
So each of you gain 9 experience for that.
Amazing.
All right. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game. Roll that d4.
Roll the d4. All right. 1.
You roll 1 and nothing's there, which is
Okay.
kind of a relief.
1. Oh my god.
You roll 1 and you see on the ground 500 poke.
What's poke?
Poke is the money in this world.
Kyle, we just found 500 poke.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Do you want to split it? 250 each.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it.
So money does not take inventory in this game. It is just you have a pocket full of cash.
Roll the d4. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I hear?
What?
Absolutely nothing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see another Skarmory ever again. I just dropped my die. But I got a 3.
You know what I hear?
What?
I hear another apple fall from a tree and hit the ground.
No, but our hands are already full, so darn it.
I'm kind of hungry. I could go for an apple right now.
Do you want to put down? Do you want? Oh yeah. Wait, I am also hungry. Okay, I'll eat the apple that I have right now.
Or do you want to split this apple here and then save your apple as a snack?
Well, I could just eat the apple right now because I'm pretty hungry. So.
But what if we get hungrier? What if they don't give us lunch at the tryouts?
Then I can ask my mom to file a lawsuit. That's child abuse.
I don't think that applies if it's not your own child. But okay. You can eat the apple.
It was in the
And I'll eat
paperwork.
this
I'm pretty sure. All right, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a d4 because it says here increase ability by a d4 when I eat the apple. So.
Yep.
Cool. So, that 3. Okay, so my belly's back up to full.
Belly in this game maxes out at 25.
But
Okay.
I for once rolled a max roll.
Okay.
so
So I should just remind you guys, you do still have the apple with the sticker on it, right?
Yeah.
I'm holding that one.
All right, cool. All right, so I guess at this point you continue to roll, right?
Yep. All right. 2.
1, 2. And you see the exit of the forest.
Finally, Kyle, we're gonna make it out. Oh boy.
I'm just ready to go home.
Yeah, I can't wait to continue with the tryouts.
Oh, we're not even done.
Well, I don't know. Maybe this is it. Maybe that's all the tryouts are.
Little did they know, this was not it.
Oh no.
Give Kyle some credit. Kyle understands that this is not it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go out and you see a few teams have appeared, a few teams have not. You walk up, and I assume you just hand the apple.
Miss Quackmire, we got it. We got the apple.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you guys got it, because there are some teams out here that didn't get their apple.
And she looks at a couple of Pokemon in the distance that are just walking away. It seems like they got cut.
Oh, well, sucks to be them.
Yeah, well, at least we found ours.
Yeah. Also, Miss Quackmire, remember the question that I asked before?
I'm sorry, what question was that?
The question that I asked about eating the apple if we find it after we give it to you. So, can we hold on to that apple so we can eat it later?
Yes, well, you could.
She looks up and notices that the sun is practically right on top of you, so it's about noon right now.
Well, we could have lunch right now.
Awesome!
Lunch.
Yay, lunchtime! I don't have to file a lawsuit for child abuse.
sorry, what?
And then you just
Nothing.
run by.
Let's go.
You go straight over to a buffet table that's basically been set up. It's nice and steady with all the foods and berries and other Pokemon edibles that you want. You guys go and get your buffet, you eat, and as you're eating, Miss Quagmire comes up
And says, okay, guys, you've done the intelligence test, you've done the skills test. Now there's only one test left. It's the battle test.
Oh my!
I don't want to fight anymore.
No, but Kyle, we did so well in the past 2 battles. We already got our practice in. It's gonna be great.
I guess if we have to.
I know we're gonna do great, Kyle.
Just curious, do either of you guys have either of you guys lost health?
No.
No. Okay, cool.
I'm assuming it would have been fully restored at lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she says, well, guys, we're gonna take a short break, and then after that, we'll get started with the battle portion.
Okay, I can wait. I can take a breather.
Yeah, let's rest up and let's get ready for this battle. And we're gonna kick some real big butt and hopefully I get to kick Emo Kid right in the face.
I don't know why you have it out for him, but okay.
He's mean to me.
And you guys notice. You turn around to look for Emo Kid, and you notice he's not there.
Maybe I don't get to punch him in the face, but maybe that's because he already got cut. What a loser.
I wouldn't say that quickly. Kirk's pretty smart, and HD isn't he isn't a complete dummy.
So both of you guys, can you roll beauty?
Okay. I have 0 on that, so whatever I roll is whatever I get.
I have -1.
I got 9.
7.
All right, so both of you guys have mixed success. So both of you guys are looking for both of them, but you try to find each one your own rivals, I assume. Like you're looking for both of them, but then after about 2 seconds, you forget what the other one looks like, and so you're just looking for your rival.
Okay.
And neither of them are there.
Huh. Well, I guess they got cut. Maybe they didn't find their apple, or even better, maybe they failed the exam in the beginning, and they're cut already. We don't have to worry about them.
I wouldn't say that so quickly.
And then you hear the Pat Rat, that little SAT examiner, rush up to Mrs. Quagmire and whisper something into her ear. She thinks about it for a second, then goes back onto the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like 2 of our competitors are stuck in the forest.
Ah! That serves them right for being so rude.
And she goes to you and says,
You might not want to say that, because they're being kidnapped.
and we're gonna end the episode there.
What? Cliffhanger. Jeez. Okay.
Oh man. I was just expecting like, oh, they got stuck there. We're gonna have to go help them fight their way out. They're being kidnapped.
No, there are darker forces at play here. Oh my.
Bro, that Scarberry was the tip of the iceberg.
There are darker forces, indeed. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Those of you at home, as we mentioned at the beginning of the episode, if you liked us, go ahead and subscribe or whatever it is on podcast. I don't actually know.
Yeah,
You guys know?
follow if you're listening on Spotify. Follow if you're listening on whatever other platform you're listening on. Go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter. Just follow us. Don't stalk us. Just follow us.
Make sure you drink your milk. It's good for you.
Wise advice from Ralph over here. All right. All right. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been Anirudh, your GM, your PM, your DM.
I'm Mansour, playing Ralph.
And I've been Muhammad, playing Kyle.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much, and until next time, take care.